whatever life holds in store for me, I will never forget these words. With great power comes great responsibility.
You read the title, right? Nah. Coasters. Don't worry, I don't believe in rings on the table. I don't believe in keys on the table on the glass either, so I mean that's how I am. I wanted to make a video real quick. So I mean, you saw the title, so you already kind of get the gist of what this video is about. This is not clickbait. I saved a guy's life with the help of another guy and another lady. The reason I wanted to make this video is because, well, obviously Mac Miller just passed away. There have been a ton of other artists that I know of, that you know of, that have passed away from overdoses recently. Lil Peep, Kyle from WeCar, Mac Miller. So this is like super fresh in everybody's mind. Like, and the reason I talk about overdosing is because that's what happened to this guy. He was overdosing from heroin, and here is the story. I'm gonna just tell you what happened. And the only reason I got involved, well, it was because he's a human. That's why I got involved. I know a lot of people like drive past like car wrecks and don't stop or don't give a shit because they have too much to do. Whatever, they're busy, they want to go home, whatever. They don't want to waste their time with whatever the situation is. But I was driving every time. So I was on my way home from the movie theater. I saw The Nun. It was great. I thought it was great. Some of the lines were really cheesy, and I was like, why would you go with that? But whatever, I thought it was a good movie. The Nun looked crazy, so that was awesome. And I pulled up to a stoplight, and I looked over to my right, and there was this guy hanging over a chain in front of a car rental place on the sidewalk, like facing away, just like slumped over. It looked like he was just leaning over this chain, like he had just passed out on it, but then I realized it was like literally around his neck, like he was just like leaning on this chain, like lifeless. And so I was like, what the fuck? So I like went to change lanes and like cut cars off, even though it was a stoplight. And people didn't realize what was going on, obviously. And then this guy fucking rides by on his bicycle, stops, looks at the guy, and then just rode away on his bicycle. He could have done something, but he was like, whatever. What the fuck, bro? I hope you went home and just felt like shit. Like, I hope you just feel so guilty because, dude, that's a human. Like, that's somebody's somebody. You know what I mean? It's just crazy to me. But I pulled into the gas station and ran inside, got the cashier, and I was like, dude, there's this guy and he's like dying. Can you come help me? So we ran out to the sidewalk and we pulled this kid off of this chain. And when we pulled him off of the chain, he was a very fair-skinned guy. So his face was like totally blue, and I was like, dude, I don't know. And so we laid him down and started doing chest compressions, and we were doing chest compressions for probably like 10 minutes, and by we I mean the cashier. He really did everything. I just like saw it and went and got him. I didn't really do much. But there was another lady there that called the police as we were running out to the guy, and the police showed up, started doing chest compressions, or took over chest compressions. I don't know, dude, he had a pulse, but he wasn't like breathing on his own, but every time they would do like a chest compression, you could like hear like a little bit of air, you know? So he was like, we could tell he was trying, but it was like, dude, I don't know. Anyway, but then the fireman showed up with Narcan, and Narcan is like a nasal spray that you use to counteract the effects of an opioid overdose. That's basically what Narcan is. I don't know how it counteracts it, so if you guys know, please let me know down in the comments because I'm kind of curious. And they gave him Narcan, and the motherfucker just woke up, dude. He woke up, sat up, coherent, like, but fuck, man. Dude, you could have literally just like suffocated yourself, and I don't know if that was what he was trying to do or if he just like gave up, but he also had like 2 hangers on the ground next to him, so I have no idea. But regardless, you're a lucky motherfucker. Yeah, I'm glad the kid woke up. Like, he, I don't know, couldn't have been more than, I don't know, in his early 20s. I just wanted to talk about this because addiction is fucking horrible, man. It's like run rampant in society. It doesn't matter who you are, black, white, Asian, it doesn't matter. Like, opioids and opiate addiction is like an epidemic. I mean, opiate addiction is literally killing so many fucking people every single day. to see it firsthand and like stop it, you know what I mean? Like it was very eye-opening, and I just, like, my heart goes out to the kid, obviously. And the sad part is that it doesn't mean that he's gonna stop using. That's what sucks. Like, it could be a wake-up call for him, or it could just be like, I survived, cool, but gotta get high, you know? And I've never done, like, hard drugs. I've only smoked weed. That's not a drug, but people think it's a drug. I don't know. Elon Musk literally took, like, a hit of a joint on Joe Rogan's podcast, and everyone lost their shit. And I'm like, dude, like, they're drinking whiskey. Like, weed is just as legal as whiskey in California, so I don't know what the problem is. So I just wanted to open up the floor to you guys down in the comments below. What do you think could be done to combat this, you know, epidemic or this issue? What could be done? Like, are there not enough resources? Are the current resources not working? Like, things like that. And obviously talk to your friends and loved ones, regardless of if they use drugs or not. Like, just care about people. And like, at the end of the day, I stopped because, like, that's a person. That's a human. That's another life. Like, I don't know, I think people are so careless, they don't give a fuck anymore. We're just so busy with this shit right here. You are a cyborg. This is an extension of you. Look, like, it's an extension of you. It knows your face. It knows everything about you. It's artificial intelligence, and it has everything you could ever want to know inside it, programmed inside it. It has the memory that is way better than yours ever will be. That guy on the bicycle, though, I'm so mad at him. I don't even know the guy, and I'm so angry. You should be ashamed, sir. He was like in his 40s, for sure. Like, you could have just pulled him off the chain, dude. It was by his neck. Like, dude didn't even have shoes on. Like, I don't know how long he was there, but somebody probably fucking stole his shoes while he was, like, trying to kill himself or what. I don't know, dude. I don't know if he was trying to kill himself. I don't know if he just, like, he was, like, passing out or whatever, was, like, losing consciousness and went to, like, hold himself up on it. Like, maybe by his hands, and then, like, his neck, I don't know, dude. I don't know, but regardless, I'm glad he's okay. I'm glad he's alive. I hope it stays that way. Stay strong, keep enduring. I will talk to you guys in the next video. Check out my documentary that I just put out. I'm doing an 8-part series about Vans Warped Tour crew members, and I want that documentary series to turn into something greater, something bigger, and I want to be able to go tell more stories and share the stories of the incredible things, the horrible things, the real, true, honest stories. And if you like documentaries, I have a lot of them, so check them out. And I'll see you guys soon. Drugs, man, it's fucked.